All right, sometimes we use them, sometimes we don't. Let's shake things out and find equal standing on the mat. So we have the full moon today. It's the full snow moon, yikes. And we are going to think a lot about our balance, and we'll probably see some kinds of circles show up in our practice today for the nice full moon. So let's start balance with the feet here. All four corners of the feet nice and grounded. Lift those toes, spread them out, and bring them back down to the mat. We want to line the hips over the ankles, shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders. Turn your palms forward, okay, and breathe. So we've just, by turning the palms forward, we've opened the heart. By elongating and lining up our posture, we've made plenty of room for the breath to move and for all the functions that our body does. Now there's plenty of space for them to work. So just smooth out your breath. We're going to go for balanced breath this morning. So we'll start with 4, inhale, 4, exhale, move up to 5, and then 6. So let's all exhale together. Now inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. Moving up to 5. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. And exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. And exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And staying with 6 one more time. Nice deep inhale, 6. Pause. Exhale, 6. Pause and bring your breath back to its normal pace. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's shake things out. Take those feet a little wider than hip width distance. Move those arms, bend through the knees and hips. Let things start to just get nice and juicy and mobilized. Yeah, warming things up. And moving into our spinal series. Now, why do we do a spinal series? Because we have to be able to move our spine in all 6 directions that it goes, and also keep our posture nice and tall. So leave your feet where they are and just bend slightly at the knees and hips here. Bring your hands to your thighs, round forward in cat. Exhale. And then inhale, open the heart for cow. Round into cat. Open into cow. And keep going, noticing what's happening in your body. We let the knees and hips move naturally here. Opening those shoulders as we come into cow. And the next time your hands are forward, just hold here. Roll your shoulders, roll up, stand tall, and roll those shoulders back a few times and forward a few times. All right, we're going to take those feet now mat width distance apart with the toes turning out, and we're going to let those knees bend right over the toes as we bend, okay? So anytime the knees bend, they're going right over the toes. That's going to happen naturally if your feet are grounded, okay? All right, so keep those feet grounded and that'll happen for you. All right, bring your hands to your heart. Rub your palms together, get a little energy in between those palms. All right, now bend those knees, and as you straighten your legs, reach up to the right, down to the left. We're opening the side body here. Come back to center with bent knees. Reach up to the left, down to the right. This is earth and sky breath. Reach up, right, down, left, and up, left, down, right. Take it down. Now reach. Feel that opening in the side body. Take it down, reach. Opening in the left side body. Take it down. We reach up, press up. And other side. Now this time we're going to come up to the right. Stay here. Gaze towards your right fingertips. Gaze down towards your left hand. Gaze back up to the right and hands to heart. Now reach up to the left. Gaze up left. Look down right. Gaze up left. And hands to heart, knees out. Inhale the arms up. Let's try as your arms come down, step your feet closer together. Take a nice little step there. Inhale and exhale. All righty, so we're going to do a little bit of twisting now. So take your feet wider than hip width distance apart and just reach right and left and right and left. Reaching and reaching and left. Working those twists. As you feel your twists start to open up, start to reach down a little bit. Go as far as you want in your reach. Start coming back up, reaching through center, and now we're going to reach up and up, up, up and up, and then back to center. And slowly come back to center, hands to hips and heel toe those feet. Come back into mountain pose. So start to feel nice and balanced on 2 feet. Think about your alignment. How are things going with your alignment now? Inhale and exhale. We're going to work the balance just a little bit here. So we'll be breathing up, upward salute, inhale. Soft knees and hips, forward fold. Now as you come up, take your right heel up. Remember to set your drishti for balance, okay? So you're finding a spot that isn't moving when you come up. Take it down, knees and hips bend. Left heel up. Take it down, knees and hips bend. Try both heels. If that feels wobbly, just alternate. Take it down. Now, we're going to take right heel up, but if you feel like it's going to work for you, lift your right knee. Take it down and left heel, or maybe moving to the knee now. Take it down and either double heel or keep alternating. Take it down, right heel or knee. And down, left heel or knee. And down, double heels or alternating. And one more round. Take it down, right heel or knee. Take it down, left heel or knee. And take it down, doubles or one. And release, shake it out. All right, so we just started our balance, right? We just gave the body a little bit of, hey, we're going to balance today. So let's come down now, and we're going to work our core and open up the hips really well. So 2 fan favorites that we're going to do today. All right, so come to the top of the mat. Feet are hip width distance apart. breathe. Now check your alignment. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift, hands to the thighs with the knees and hips softly bent, or you might be straight. It's up to you. Now bring your fingertips down to the mat and step back to down dog. All right. Inhale and exhale. And we're going to bend one knee and then the other, pressing the heel down. So we're working the calves now. We're rolling over those toes, liberating them. It's another important part of balance. Press one heel down and hold. Press the other heel down and hold. Press both heels down and hold. Bring your knees down and find seated mountain pose. Okay? So as you know, you can sit in a chair anytime you feel like you'd be happier in a chair than on your mat. When we find seated mountain pose, we want those sit bones to be nice and balanced. So think about maybe rock a little side to side. You can pull some flesh out from under and think about your sit bones. They should feel even on the mat. Now the feet are flexed and the heels want to be nice and even on the mat. Palms out by your side, spine is nice and long. Every time we inhale or exhale, we're going to think about lengthening the spine. Shoulders are over hips here, right? That's our alignment. Palms are out. Inhale, float the arms up, get taller, longer. Draw energy up. Touch that energy in between your palms. Lengthen your spine as you draw that energy to your heart. Inhale, float those arms up, lengthening the spine. Turn the palms out, lengthening the spine as you bring your fingertips to gently touch the mat. Palms up, inhale, lengthen. Capture that energy, draw it to your heart. Inhale, lengthen. Palms out, exhale. Fingers gently touch down and shake things out. All right. So we are going to do a dead bug series for the core today. Okay? All right. So we'll be lying down. Okay, this is great for the core. It's also great for the spine as well. So we're going to extend the right leg and hover that heel. Don't let the heel touch down. Hover the heel, take the left arm back. We start with 2 feet on the mat. Now bring that right foot in, left arm down. Try it, left leg, heel hovers, right arm back. And bring it in. All righty. Now let's try that with just the right knee up. Right knee, extend the leg, arm back. And come in. Your right knee comes back to tabletop. Left arm comes down. Right foot down. Left knee up to tabletop. Extend. Remember to always hover the heel and bring the knee in and down. All right, that's version 2. Version 3 is with both legs up, one leg at a time. Extend right and in, extend left and in. Hug your knees in and rock side to side. Okay, now we're going to do that 4 times on each side. You can choose any of those. So you can either start with 2 feet down, go right and left, or you can start with just your right knee up and go right 4 times, left 4 times, or both knees up. Okay? All right, so this time we'll do it with our arms up instead of by our sides. So whether you have your feet down, 1 knee, or 2 knees, arms are up. Let's extend right leg, left arm. And in. Nice and slow is much more effective than fast. Left leg, right arm. And in. And again, right and left. And in, left and right. And in. If you just did 4 on the right, switch and do 4 on the left now. Right and left. And in, left and right. And in, right and left. And in, left and right. And in. Hug those knees in and rock side to side. Raise one leg if everything's going okay for you. Everything going okay? Good. And raise a leg now if you understand why this is a fan favorite. Yay, we love it, right? Let's try the double leg version. We'll start with 2 feet on the mat. Arms up. Okay? And we're going to extend both legs now. We're hovering both heels, arms are back, and bring it in. If that's too much for your back, it's like, no, just alternate the whole time, okay? Let's try 2 knees up, arms up. Extend both legs and in. All right, so pick what you're doing. We're going to go 4 times. You can have feet down, knees up, or you can alternate 2 right, 2 left. Here we go. Extend and in. Extend. Remember, heels are hovering. And in. Extend. And in. And extend. Oh, and in. Hug those knees in. Rock side to side. Bring the feet down now and butterfly those knees. Whew. All right, are we ready for some obliques now? We'll start the obliques with 2 feet on the mat, arms up, palms touch. We are rolling up. Take those hands, both hands, to the right, to the left, center, and down. All right, roll up to the left, to the right, center, and down. Now, if you want to try it with 2 knees up, 2 knees up. Remember that you're in tabletop, so your knee is over your hip. The body wants to do this with the knees, move them closer to your chest, because that's way more relaxing, isn't it? So keep your knees in tabletop, palms touch, and roll up to the right, to the left, center, and down. Roll up, left, right, center, and down. Okay, now whether you're working knees up or knees down, option, add a leg extension. Roll up to the right, extend the left leg. To the left, extend the right leg. Right again. Left again. Right again. Left again. Right again. Left again. Center, and hug in. We're going to do one more thing. We're going to do that same sequence starting to the left. So we'll go left, right 4 times. Remember, your legs could be down. You can still do the leg extension. Here we go. Roll up, left, right leg extends, right, left, right, a left, right, left, and right, and center. Hug it in, rock side to side. Bring your feet down, butterfly those knees. Take a nice long stretch. Arms overhead, point your toes, stretch everything. Inhale, exhale. Draw your feet to the mat, your hands down by your side. Inhale and exhale. So we're going to open the hips with our water wheel series. All right? So let's go ahead. Left side stays grounded. Right knee in, point up, flex down, knee in, point up, flex down. Keep going. Make a nice circle with those hips. And the next time your right knee is in, hold it in, flex your right foot and reverse the water wheel. Flex out, point up, knee in, keep going. Hold that left side as steady as possible. We want all the motion to be in that right hip. Reverse water wheel. And the next time your right knee is in, hold it in. Hold on to your right shin or hamstring. Keep your left side grounded. Open that right leg out to the right and back to center. Now come back to center. We're going to extend that left leg, whatever amount works for you. Take your left hand outside of your right thigh, extend your right arm out from the shoulder, and draw that right knee just past the belly button. We're feeling a nice stretch in that IT band, the outer leg here. Now let your right hip come up, keep your right shoulder grounded, and take your right knee way over to the left, gaze past your right fingertips. So this is a twist now. And as you come back through center, let your right ankle come across your left thigh. Make sure your right foot is flexed. Draw your legs in. You can hold on to your shin here, or you can extend your arms and take those legs forward and back. Now, if you're holding on to your shin, the core doesn't have to work so hard. If you extend your arms, you get more range of motion, but your core has to work harder to control those legs. So it's your choice. And come back to center. Now keep those shoulders grounded and take your legs side to side. We're working from the lower body here. Upper body stays grounded. Come center. Now make some circles with those legs. You're still in your pigeon. With the right ankle crossed over the left thigh, we're circling the legs around. Pause at center and circle the other way. Now come back to center. Hold on to your shin. If you're not currently, put your hands there. Take your left leg up. We're going to work the ankle. Point and flex with great intention. And circle the ankle one direction and the other. Now cross tightly at the thighs. Hold on somewhere. Okay, you might be holding your outer thighs, your shins, or you might be holding your closer to your ankles. Circle around and circle the other way. Now release, bring both feet to the mat, and just take a moment to appreciate the work you just did for the hips with the right-sided water wheel series. We're going left, okay? Right side stays grounded. Left knee in, point up, flex down. Knee in, point up, flex down. And the next time your left knee is in, hold it in, flex your left foot, flex out, point up, knee in. We've reversed the water wheel. Out, up, and in. Now hold that knee in. Hold on to your left shin or hamstring. Right side stays grounded. You can extend your right arm to help with that grounding. Take the left leg out to the left and back to center. Come back to center. Take your right hand outside your left leg. Extend your right leg any amount. Take your left arm out from the shoulder and draw your left knee just past the belly button. Okay? Your left shoulder and hip are still grounded. Now we let the left hip come up, twist over to the right. Left shoulder is still grounded, gaze past your left fingertips. All right, now come back through center, ankle across thigh, left ankle across the right thigh. Hold on to your shin or extend your arms and take those legs forward and back. And side to side. And circle. Notice we're getting a nice spinal massage with these moves as well as opening the hips. Pause and circle the other way. Now come back to center. Hold on to your left shin, right leg up, point and flex. Circle one direction and the other. Cross tightly at the thighs and circle around. And circle the other way. All right, unwind 2 feet to the mat, butterfly those knees. Take a moment to appreciate all the things you've done so far for your body. We have worked on our posture, opened up the spine in all the ways that it moves, right? Engage the core, opened up those hips. Now let's come just briefly to hands and knees. All right, make sure you have enough padding for your knees here anytime your knees are on the mat. And we're just going to push back into a little bit of a child's pose. So take your big toes together, knees wide apart. Arms go long in front. Your forehead is supported. Your head is supported. So your forehead is in contact either with the mat or make a pillow with your hands or fists. Child's pose. Now float into a downward facing dog. Think about your balance in down dog. 2 hands, 2 feet. Take some nice smooth breaths here. And walk your feet to your hands. When you get there, take a half lift, forward fold, and float the arms out and up, palms touch, and hands come heart center. Inhale and exhale. All right, so we're going to move into sun salutation now. Okay, remember you can always do parts of it on a chair or at the wall if that suits you better. And in our sun salutation, when we come into down dog, we'll be playing with our balance in down dog. All right, so let's come to the top of the mat here. While we're at it in sun salutation, think sunny thoughts. Think melt the snow, right? Let us out. Here we go. All right. Line everything up. Think about your alignment, right? not just when you're standing on your mat, but when you're standing in your day. Think about everything being lined up, your arms by your side, not your hands in front of you. That way the shoulders stay back. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift, fingertips down. Now lunge back just with the right leg. Left knee is over the left ankle. And we're in this nice lunge here. We're going to be coming into a plank, so if you want knee up plank, just slide your left leg back. If you want knee down plank, bring your right knee down and then your left leg back. Wherever you are in plank, knees up or down, your spine is nice and long. Chaturanga down. Slow, use those arms. Shine your heart forward, cobra. Release. Find your way to down dog. You might just press up and back, or you might come into table first and then press up and back into downward facing dog. Now, think about 4 points of even contact, right? 2 hands, 2 feet. Our weight is nicely distributed between 4 points. Now we're going to raise the right leg to hip height, and the weight is distributed between 3 points. Tap that right leg gently down and up, trying to stay balanced between 2 hands and your left foot. Right leg just moves down and up. And next time the right leg is up, pause and start your journey, feet to the hands. Take a half lift, forward fold, and float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. Those are the basic components of the sun salutation, right? So a lot of times we add stuff. This is just the core of it that we're doing right now. So you want to be at the top of your mat so that you have room for your plank to happen, right? Okay, here we go. Inhale, float the arms up, other side. Swan dive. Take a half lift. Fingertips down. This time we take the left leg back for the lunge. The right knee is over the right ankle. Deciding on a knee up or knee down plank. Now notice in plank, the core is working hard and the spine is nice and long and strong. Keep it strong as you come into your chaturanga. Don't let your spine sag here. Chaturanga. And come into cobra. Shine your heart forward. Bring it back down and come into downward facing dog. When you get into your dog, you're going to evenly distribute your weight between 2 hands and 2 feet. Take a nice breath. Now, raise your left leg and rebalance between 2 hands and your right foot. Tap those left toes down and up and down and up and down and up, down. Hold it up and start walking those feet to your hands. When you get there, half lift, forward fold, and float those arms out and up. Nice, palms touch, and hands come to heart center. And shake things out. Whew. All right, so let's do a little sun and moon balance. If you like to have a chair nearby, just have your chair on the right to start out with. You could also be near a wall for steadiness. Okay? All right, so if you're using a chair, you're right next to your chair, arms width a little closer than arm's distance away. We're not leaning into the chair ever, right? It's just there for a little stability in case we want it. All right, so let's fix those feet, hip width distance apart. Fix the gaze, something that isn't moving. Nice steady gaze, hands to the hips. You can always have a hand on the chair, you know that. Right heel up and maybe right knee up. Okay, if this is feeling steady for you, left arm up and you're in sun and moon. Okay, if your right hand isn't on a chair or the wall, drop your fingertips down toward the earth, sun and moon, and release. Woo, shake it out. All right, so if your balance was really cooperative, then just go ahead and float into sun and moon, right knee, left arm, or take it in steps. We're going back up. Right knee, left arm, sun and moon. Yep. Coming in and out of balance is how the body learns how to balance, right? And release. Whew. Shake it out. All right. Move your support, if you're using one, to your left side. And here we go. Hands to hips. What side did we just do? I feel like we did the right side. Are we on the left side now? Okay, left heel, left knee, right arm, if you're ready for sun and moon. If you're not holding on to anything, let your left fingertips be facing down and release. All right, if you're ready, just float into it, left knee, right arm. Otherwise, take it in stages, sun and moon. And release. All right, so another balance pose, we don't always think of it as a balance pose, is warrior two. So take your legs warrior two wide, okay? And what that means is when you take your arms out, your ankle is going to be under your wrist. That's how wide we want to be. Hands to the hips, turn your left toes in at an angle, turn your right toes straight to the right. Level those hips, bend your right knee, it's over the right ankle, shoulders over hips, arms extend. Gaze past your right fingertips. So what's balanced here? Balanced is our right to left, our up and our down, okay? So from the waist down, we're grounded. From the waist up, we're light. Now straighten your right leg, bring your hands and your gaze forward. And open back up to warrior two. Straighten, come forward. And warrior two. Straighten, come forward. Warrior two and hold. Now bring your hands to your hips. Turn all 10 toes out. Bend the knees over the toes and come into some type of moving forward balance that feels good to you. Okay, so just wiggle around. Let things loosen up here. Bring your hands to your hips. Pause, take a breath, press through the legs. If your legs are okay, just leave them wide. If you need to shake them out, shake them out. Turn your right foot in at an angle, left toes directly forward to the left. Left knee over left ankle. Pelvis is balanced, shoulders over hips, arms extend, gaze past your left fingertips. Feel that balance that comes from warrior two. All right, we're on the move here. Straighten that leg, draw hands and gaze forward. And open. And come forward. And open. And come forward. Open and hold. All right, hands to hips, toes out. One more forward fold. Just let everything go here. Nod your head, yes and no. Come back to yes. Bring your hands to your hips. Come halfway up, take a breath. Come the rest of the way up and heel toe. Shake those legs out. Now scan your body from head to toe. See if there's any movements that your body needs to make, feels like making before we start to head down to the mat. We'll be heading down, so look around your space. If you want something to cover up with, or you want maybe a rolled up mat for under your knees for when we get to final relaxation, just have everything you need nearby. We'll meet at the top of the mat. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift, fingertips down. Now, if you want to do something else besides go to down dog, feel free, but the rest of us are going to step into down dog here. All right? And in the down dog, we'll let the hips swish side to side. Remember, this could also be a table, and your hips would swish side to side. Come center, bring your knees down, and let's find that nice, even seating in seated mountain pose. What do you remember about seated mountain pose? What parts of the body are touching the mat nice and evenly? Palms out by your side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Did you think about lengthening your spine when we did this? Let's think about it now. Inhale, arms up. Turn your palms out. Lengthen. And shake things out. All right. So we have a few more minutes to go. We started just a little late, so we're going to just come down, extend arms and legs. Inhale. Exhale into happy baby. All righty. Now notice the nice opening in your hips for happy baby, and then notice a nice spinal massage as you rock side to side. All right, come to center. Bring the soles of your feet together with your knees wide open. Open your right leg out to the right for half flower. Right foot in, left leg out to the left. Left foot in. Now both legs open, flower pose. Soles of the feet back together. Bring your feet to the mat. Gently open and close those knees. Hands down by your side. Raise your right leg and point and flex your foot. Circle the ankle one direction and the other, and switch, point and flex. Circle and circle. Feet down, butterfly those knees, bend the elbows, work those hands. Open and close those fingers, wiggle them. Rotate the wrists one direction and the other, hands down, head just side to side. Now come back to center. Scan your body from head to toe. Take any final movements that your body needs. Set your body in your final relaxation alignment. And when you get there, Scan your body. Think about all the parts of your body that are touching the earth, nice and even things out. Now inhale through the nose and take a nice slow exhale. Release yourself into final relaxation. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Invite a deeper breath. Gently bring movement back to your body. Wiggle fingers and toes. And on your next inhale, stretch. Exhale, draw your knees in and find your way over to a side. Slowly coming back up to a nice easy seat. As you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit, thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.